handles it. He can get to the other half of the court. Wesley drives, kicks it to Will, who go all the way for two! And we'll put it in!
They gotta get a shot off. We'll go Ripley for three.
No good.
Back rim, we'll go Krause, rebound, up to Ermis. Ermis to the lane, it is good. And in the words of Wayne Larrabee, and there is your dagger. Shot up by Vogel, it's good, but to no avail. For the first time in 5.5 years, your Lancers have taken down the mighty St. Mary's.
That was
Team consisting of Max Chia, Ezra Scholes, Elliot Franzen, Braden Revac, Joseph Ungemak, Jacob Kanzenbach, and
This is there. Steves got it in the back row to end it. The Lancers win this joust.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the MLHS broadcast of the Elkhart Lake Glen Beulah Resorters versus the Manitowoc Lutheran Lancers. I'm Drew Stout here with Logan Brooks tonight. Logan, how are you doing tonight?
It's awesome. It's awesome to be here at Lancer Circle. Such a special night. We're going to talk about it a lot. It's going to be the biggest topic of conversation, but a big milestone coming up for a star player for the Lancers, as well as the opportunity to put a banner up. So much to look forward to tonight.
Yeah, we'll come back to that later, but so looking at the Resorters here, some players to be looking for, but honestly, looking at the stat sheet, they seem like a pretty well-rounded team. I wouldn't say one person excels more than the other, but at least on the offensive side, you can number 30, Delaney Marinel, number 12, Diane Lislow, and number 13, Paige Ganga, all around that 7 points per game mark, which means like they really facilitate, get the ball around, and just work together as a team to create shots. Do you think anything else to say about that?
And I just want to say one of the cool things about playing basketball and sports in the Big East, you get to see a lot of familiar names, whether it be cousins or brothers. If I'm not mistaken, number 13, Paige Ganga, would either be the sister or maybe a cousin of Jacob Ganga. If you remember him a couple years ago, Drew, I think it was before your time, but big 6'6" forward for the Resorters a couple years ago, made the Resorters split with the guys team back in 2023, so it's nice to see those family ties coming in. And just like her older brother, I'm just going to say that for the rest of the night, averaging 5.8 rebounds per game, so from a girl standpoint, that's very good, that's very effective on the glass.
Yeah, definitely have to agree with you there, but right behind her, though, for the boards, you have number 52, Kylie Sanders, so definitely want to be looking at her tonight, making her presence down low. And I'd say for their main facilitator, Diane Lizzow, number 12, will probably be their main point guard facilitator passer, as she is averaging 3.4 assists per game. Another thing about this Resorter team is that no seniors, really young team, which is great to see from a coach perspective, as they're currently sitting 7-12, sixth in the conference. Maybe not the greatest record, but definitely when you're that young and you're pretty close to 500, that means you're giving your teams a run and you have a whole nother year left out of your players.
They kind of add to that. Yes, it's good that a lot of players are getting experience. Some of the negatives that happen, though, is that they're being submerged into the varsity experience so quick. It takes longer to adjust. And also, you miss that leadership aspect without having seniors as well, people who have been in the program for 3 or 4 years. So there's pros and there's cons, but I think that Elkhart, once this senior and junior class for Manitowoc Lutheran and other schools in the conference leaves, Elkhart Lake, they'll be a decent contender in the next 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, definitely. So looking at some similar opponent results, the Resorters lost to Howard's Grove while our Lady Lancers beat them 68-54, and they lost to Michigan 60-38 while our Lancers won 79-44. And just some team stats to share with you guys. Not very super efficient from 3, only shooting about 20%, which will be interesting to see how the Lancers zone, because one of the things that you try to do as an offensive zone is get those open looks from 3, maybe, or longer distance type of jump shots. But yeah, honestly, not the most efficient. So we'll see how that plays in the Lancer zone. And going back to that zone, they're not very they're kind of reckless with the ball, averaging around 25 turnovers per game. So it kind of be interesting to see how they handle Lutheran's suffocating zone.
And we kind of saw it when you and I were on the call last week when they played Reedsville. That zone was just suffocating. Front court, it took a while just for the Panthers to get the ball past half court. We'll see how the Resorters adjust. They have had the ability to look at film. They've had a couple more times, and this is a team, they want to play spoiler today. We'll get to it later. When you have the opportunity to take something away from a different team, a team that's better, a team that has so many accolades, it just makes them smell blood in the water, and they're a hungry shark.
Yeah, definitely. Now switching our focus to our Lancers. Our Lady Lancers are currently 19-1, 10-1 in conference, and they're tied for first. And tonight they have, with the win, as you were hinting to before, have the chance to secure the conference championship.
And I want to add, I'll keep you updated. St. Mary's is up in Hilbert tonight in their final conference game. So it's kind of like I love doing these because it's kind of like an NFL playoff scenario. Win and you're in. But even if the Manitowoc Lutheran Lancers lose tonight, if Hilbert could pull off the unthinkable, the improbable, and somehow take down the third-ranked Zephyrs, Manitowoc Lutheran will be conference champions. So there's a couple outs in case something goes awry here tonight. I'm not betting on it, though.
You sure do love your stats, Brooks. So looking forward, the Lancers later this week will be at Sheboygan Lutheran for the Big East crossover, which is another fun kind of event. Correct me if I'm wrong, I think, was it 2020 that we split the Big East into North and South, or 2021, I forget.
What they started to do was, I think it was in 2019, they split into North and South. But they used to play conference games where even if you play teams from the South or South played the North, it counts towards your conference record. That is no longer the case. That's why you don't see us playing teams from the South anymore as much. So you play your 12 conference games inside your own division, and those are the only things that count towards conference games.
Yeah, so Sheboygan Lutheran 14-5 will be a cool matchup for them as they get to see a team from the South.
Yeah, I know. Talking to a couple players, they really wanted to play that heavy Oostburg team, 3 Division I commits, the Ketterhagens, and that will be the last opportunity that they would have had to play them, given the fact that Oostburg is a Division III ball club. So it'll be a nice test for the Lancers on Thursday for sure as they head down to Sheboygan.
All right, so for the Lancers, a few players to highlight here. Number 15, Ginevra Ermis, averaging 15.5 points. Is the Lancers, main scorer. They look to her definitely on their fast break opportunities and trying to get the ball to her to get those easy looks. Right behind her, Marissa Melhorn with 14.5. And also, huge opportunity tonight, as you were also hinted to before. Marissa's 13 points away from 1,000, which is a huge accomplishment in high school. And like we talked about last week, only a junior.
Yeah, it's awesome. We said that she's been a leader, she's been a motivator on this team since she was a freshman, going first team all conference. I think, if we had to have like a flashback or, a little timeline, everyone remembers her crazy shot against New Holstein in the first round of regionals back in her freshman year. It's just been so much fun to watch Marissa, and the fact that she remains humble about it. You never see her acting all proud or hype at school. She's always the one that stays humble about it, and maybe she doesn't even like the attention that's going to be given to her tonight, but it's still something special you only see once in a generation, really.
Yeah, definitely. All right, now we'll be cutting to some commercials, so we'll see you guys in a little bit.
Bethany Lutheran School is blessed to have a fantastic faculty and staff partner together with just amazing families, all to work for the good of our children, and every day bring the gospel message of God's love for them, the forgiveness of all their sins, and heaven waiting for them. We talk regularly about doing things the Bethany way, and that's simply doing everything to the very best out of our love for our Savior. Whether it's in the classroom, doing music, it could be on the athletic field and the way that we treat each other. We do things out of the love for our Savior and do things the very best we can. And that is doing things the Bethany way, and we strive every day to do that to our very best.
Hi, I'm Logan Brooks.
And I'm Camden Bay, and we are the officers here of the Broadcast Club at MLHS.
It has been amazing to move into our broadcasting booth in the new gym.
but we need your support.
With the move, we have equipment we need to buy to continue to bring you high-level broadcasts of MLHS sports.
If you are a business interested in a commercial or an individual who just loves our broadcasts and would like to support us, scan the QR code or go to the link on your screen to see ways you can support us.
You can also email our advisor, Nathan Gergel, for more information.
Thanks, and enjoy the game.
Sponsored by B&B Metals, buying scrap cars, appliances, and farm equipment. If it's metal, we buy it. Call us at 920-693-8261.
For all your plumbing needs, Leisure Plumbing. Full-service plumbing for more than 45 years.
All right, so looking at the starting lineup here for the Lancers, starting tonight will be number 11, Micaiah Crozy. Marissa Melhorn, obviously we're close to that point mark. Number 15, Ginevra Ermis. 21, Lily Melhorn. And then number 30, Edison Cordy. And I forgot to add before, Ginevra is also 90 points away, as you said.
Yep, 90 points away. They have 4 regular season games left, including tonight. And then we're assuming 2 playoff games. So she averages 15 over the course of the rest of the season, including playoffs, of course, and you can never assume anything or make any grand gestures. But if she averages 15 like she has all season, she'll just sneak in before the sectional round. So that'll be another cool thing to add. 2 experiences in a season. Now that's unheard of.
Yeah, definitely. So now we'll be coming to our national anthem.
Special thing we want to point out tonight is also grade school night, or night with the Lancers here at Manitowoc Lutheran. So plenty of grade schoolers here also. It just all culminates into this big night in the history of Lady Lancer basketball. We're starting for Resorters, number 3, Alyssa Lukic. Lainey Lisselway, I think we had trouble pronouncing that pregame. I think Mr. Durkee cleared that up for us. Then Paige Ganga, one of those big rebounders we talked about in the pregame. Marlo Sager, 4th starter for the Resorters, averaging a point and a half per game. Repping out Delaney Moreno. One of the things I'm looking at, maybe this is one of the taller opponents the Lancers have faced so far. As the lights are off at Lancer Circle.
Yeah, I'm actually really liking this new trend here that we got with the lights in the background.
Also love the Chicago Bulls theme music.
Yeah, I gotta love that too.
Gotta love it.
And gotta love Mr. Dickey's announcing.
He drug it out pretty good.
So like we said before, Makani Close is starting averaging just under 13 points per game and shooting 38% from three. Next up is Marissa Melhorn, who is the lady of the hour, as like we said before, 13 points away from 1,000. Marissa's twin, Lily, number 21, starting tonight. Number 15, Ginevra Ermis, our leading scorer. What is your opinion on during the announcements doing the grade schools? Are you a fan or are you anti?
I love it so much. I was thinking about that over the summer, if they should do it or not. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I mean, you hear them, in the pros, they say what college they went to, stuff like that. I love it that Mr. Durkee does that.
It is pretty cool, and it's like extra cool because growing up you played these people. Because it's not like we're from all over. It's most of us went to a school part of a federation that you grew up playing each other.
For the tip, just a score check from down Highway 10. St. Mary's is up early on Hilbert 4-0, 16:40 to play in the first half. We'll keep an eye on that one for you.
Lancers win the tip. Ginevra, quick pass to Krause. Starts the game with an and one. Good start there from the Lancers. Can't get a better tip-off play.
Yeah, it looked pretty drawn up. Tip to the right side. Nice job there by Marissa, and Krause does a good job just going right down the middle, right down that lane. Able to go in with the offhand.
And one free throw, no good. Marissa Melhorn, that is, almost got it, but will be a jump ball and will be Resorter basketball.
Lancers already pressing, not even looking towards the inbounder. See if this is a little man-to-man that they're going to try experimenting. Maybe give teams in the playoffs something different on film.
Shot no good by Resorters as Krause corrals the rebound, pushing it up court. Starting to working on an offensive set here.
No, Joe, I'm not going to lie. Were you watching when LeBron broke the all-time scoring record?
Yeah, it was. I've seen the clip.
I feel like that's what's happening. Where, everyone knows it's going to happen, but the build-up is insane. As Marissa Melhorn gets a nice stride down the left side. I think saw a sign out there. 989 to go. 989 down. 11 to go.
Oh, stripped away there from Ermis, and gets the foul. So Ginevra will be shooting two at the line. Did you kind of notice as well when Marissa made that layup? Crowd got extra loud.
Yeah, everyone's excited. They want her to get there.
Oh yeah.
You want to do it in your home building. You don't want to wait till Thursday to get it done. Nice shot there by Ermis.
Her first score of the night.
Shooting 63.5 before that free throw this season. This next one goes down. And we're going to have a timeout already by Elkhart. They're going to call a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, maybe they're going to talk about what you just said about Lancers showing the new, maybe a man-to-man type press. So Coach probably going to go over it now. But wouldn't be surprised if Mike Benke, Coach for Lancers, would go back to the traditional press.
Well, I know you play football too, and it's kind of interesting. You scout a team all week, you're ready for them, and then they come out in a totally different formation, totally different set. So I can understand why Elkhart's coach would stop it right there and just say, this is what you need to do to break it.
Looks like Lancers will stay into this more of a, can't really tell right. It's the man-to-man kind of. I don't know. As turnover there will be Lancer basketball.
Krause inbound right in front of the Elkhart bench. We're going to look to set it up. This is going to flash to the block. Cordy drives, a little off balance, rebounded by Krause. Shot up, no foul called. Rebounded by the Resorters. That's Ganga.
Ganga getting harassed. Stolen by Melhorn. Passes the layup for the miss. Takes it back up. No call there. Crazy series of events right there. As Resorters now pushing it up.
Wow. Nice three-pointer there by Lukic. Breaks the scoring. They're going to rule that a 2, excuse me. That was a deep corner shot. We're just going to go. Rebounded by Melhorn and a jump ball is called. Yeah, Marissa's been feisty down low tonight. I think that's probably about the third rebound that she just flat out stole out of the opponent's hands. There's a nice read from Ginevra Ermis. Wide open in the corner, knocked down.
Yeah, I can't leave her open. You know, if she gets that open opportunity, it's going up.
It's up the court. Zoe off the foot of Krause. Looked like a definite turnover.
Good hustle there, though, by the Lancers. You know, everyone working hard to get back on defense.
Student section is packed tonight. Looks about 4, maybe even 5 rows deep. Just out of high school students looking at the home side right below the booth. Plenty of parents in the stands for this exciting night.
Yeah, definitely. Excitement is in the air, but I know we keep coming back to it. It's probably getting a little annoying, but just like you can't undermine how big of a night this is.
Three from her sister. Cordy goes up, no foul, and there's a foul there. That's going to be on Seeger. It's a common theme. We've seen it with the Lancers all year. They just battle down low. You think about players like Ermis, Benke, and Cordy. They refuse to let anybody else get a rebound. They want the ball, and they go get it.
Yeah, I just think that's a testament to this Lancer team's, you know, hustle, intensity, grit, tenacity. They just want to get that rebound and they want to get another shot opportunity, which is a great quality to have as a team. As Ermis misses both, batted away though, almost got it back, but Resorters now pushing it up the court. Little jump stop there as they look to get an offensive set, but ball is still loose. Eventually corralled by Melhorn as Ermis goes into the contact, no call, but gets the shot to fall.
We're going to have another timeout by the Resorters, full timeout. That's already their second one, and we're not even 3 minutes into the ball game, which means we might have a faster second half.
Yeah, definitely. But I feel I can see what the coach Jim DeVries, or my apologies, Danny Kulo is trying to do here. You know, maybe trying to, you know, if Lancers start getting a little momentum, just kind of trying to kill it early. I feel like once you dig yourself in too deep of a hole, it's really hard to get back. So maybe just trying to, you know, slow down the Lancer team and just recuperate with his team.
Well, I was watching during warm-ups too. Like, they have the ability to shoot open jump shots. Started with that corner baseline shot before, but you just got to make sure that you can find those open looks and get the ball over half court and make sure that they become available.
Yeah, definitely.
It looks like the Lancers did a little bit of mass substitutions, took out what looks to be 4 of their starters, keeping Melhorn in.
I mean, can you really take her out until she gets a few more points so they feel a little more comfortable?
If I had a game plan for this, I'd say, Marissa, you go at your 13 in the first half. Then we use the second half to celebrate the conference championship.
Yeah,
love
that game plan.
That walking in, but not everything goes to script. So and out of bounds there. Maybe let's try a little bit of a jump and run defense. Trapping off of the man defense. That pass is picked off as Lizoe. I forgot how Mr. Ricky pronounced it already. But we'll say Lizoe.
Lizoe, that's what it was.
Lizoe, there we go. We got it now.
Sorry for that. Nice little 4-footer, 3-footer there from Dwayne. Nice good hook there. Her first points of the night.
We got out of the trap by the Resorters. Baseball passes it over. Open jumper. Good.
Liz away.
She's 2 for 2 on the night already.
Honestly, here early, I feel like the Resorters are doing a pretty good job. I know I may be impressed that the Lancers haven't worked, maybe the most on, but I feel like they're doing a pretty decent job of breaking it. I mean, 7-point game, definitely not over yet.
Miss is working hard on there too. Seeger's not giving her any space at all, fronting her, keeping her off the inside the block, just adjusting to the ball very well. This is sold by Lissaway again. Lefty layup is good, and Resorters, they're making this a little bit of a fun game to watch so far here in the first half.
Yeah, I feel like to some effect, their coach, they slow down the Lancers. As Melhorn drives, finds Kiss, little turnaround layup there is good. So I feel early on here, Marissa's looking more to dish it than actually score up, but I feel like maybe Resorters are hyper-focused as little mid-range is not good by Lizaway.
We talked about a pregame before the broadcast started, as there's a nice basket there by Kiss. But this is one of those games, you're so close to the goal, there's no need to mess it up and take this one for granted.
Yeah, definitely. I feel that. As Lancers look to make some more substitutions here, as Vandermoos checks in for the first time tonight for Lily Melhorn and Ginevra for Marissa. So giving Marissa a little bit of break here, and Mackay goes back in for Abby Benke.
Score check from Hilbert. Zephyrs have a 15-2 lead, 11:39 left in the first half. Lancers have their work cut out for them. Inside to Dwayne. Dwayne turns around. Takes about 5 bounces off the rim. No good. But Ermis is there. Almost a travel there on Elkhart. And an offensive foul waiting a position there by Trisha Kiss, using the sideline to her advantage. That's going to be a foul on Marinell and a turnover for the Resorters. Trying to do the math here. They will be just at about their pace for turnovers about 5 minutes into this game. They've already turned it over 4 times. They're still fighting.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, still an 11-point game, as almost another turnover there by the Lancers. Honestly, it looks like they're not taking care of the balls as much as they usually are. Honestly, they're making some careless, cross-court passes in this Resorter kind of zone.
Yeah, the Resorters, give them credit where credit's due. They've been jumping those passing lanes so good, as Addie Cordy stepped out of bounds and came back in. But they've been jumping those passing lanes very well. I think Lissaway probably had about 3 steals. Just bam, bam, bam in a span of about 45 seconds. As I think the student section, they're going to try clapping for another half again.
Yeah. As it looks like Lancers went back into their usual zone, as 3 there, no good. Rebound Resorters. And looks like number 11, Jenna Dirks, will be shooting 2 at the line.
Dirks not having the best year at the stripe, shooting just under 35%. First one is good. She's in the scoring column for the first time tonight.
After a quick rest, looks like Marissa Melhorn is back in for Martin DeWayne.
So for the rims out, man, I've talked about it before, and I'm going to say it again, but there have been so many tough rim outs, especially on...
Yeah, definitely with these new rims here as Cordy draws the foul there. So pretty early in this half, having cracked the 10-minute mark, Resorters already had 5 fouls. So definitely don't want to get a bonus too early here, but that actually could be a plus for Marissa. You know, shoot some free throws as second free throw here from Cordy misses. Rebound Resorters.
Gets it across left side. Lukic, that about a 3. And it poked away by Melhorn. It'll stay Resorter basketball. I think everybody rose to their feet after that.
Looks like Marissa's twin Lily checks in for Vandermoose. So, you know what'd be really special? Imagine if Lily is the one that give the assist for the 1,000th point.
So let's see if you know your Lancer history as that shot's off. If I'm not mistaken, who assisted on Trey Zastro's record-breaking shot? Let's see. I feel you'd be that guy to know this.
Okay, give me.
I'm gonna give you 30 seconds.
Off the top of my head, don't know, but give me. What year was it? Was it?
He broke it, I believe. He broke it his junior year, or he broke the scoring record because he ended up scoring around 1900. I think he broke it, then he just added on his senior year. I'm gonna double check my work, but.
Well, if I had to guess, looking back at that team, that would have been, you know what I'm going to say? Corner 3 legend, Jacob Schultz. Am I right, Brooks?
I believe you are correct.
Let's go.
I believe it was Jacob Schultz. And the cool thing was, I think it was Schultz's grandpa who had the record before.
No, before him, yeah. I think
before that's... So Schultz kind of helped Trey break his... yes, I'm looking at this old CA for News article. Mark Seltzer's grandson, Jacob Schultz, assisted Zastro on the record-breaking shot.
Wow, I'm going to be honest with you, Brooks. First player that came to my mind that I knew played on that team, I just said. So, that was a good pull.
Hopefully Santana Lobby-Bow isn't listening right now. He might be a little offended by that.
Well, don't worry, I remember Tana.
We all do. His tomahawk dunks were always so cool. Melhorn's shot is off, rebounded by Resorters. As that ball spills out, they might get Dirks for this.
Yeah, you are correct. Dirks gets the foul call. So 6 fouls here for the Resorters as Lancers are starting to get some more momentum and kind of slip away with this. And I feel like the Resorters are getting fast break opportunities, but I just feel like also our Lancer defense is coming back quick enough to stop it.
Well, another thing is the Resorters get a full head of steam. They kind of play out of control. They don't wait for the shots to set up for themselves. Another rebound by Dirks. Gonna hold it. Almost stolen by Melhorn. Goes on Sander. Gets trapped by Krause. And now they're gonna call a foul. Krause did not like that one. It looked like she earned the jump ball there, but it is what it is, as that's only the second team foul in the Lancers this half.
Yeah, definitely. Good sign there, Usually also with zones, you start becoming a little careless, with just playing. You're trying to go fast, trying to recover. You get out of control sometimes. So only 2 fouls so far. Great thing to see.
Sander to the corner. That's a shot you want if you're a Resorter fan. Won't go. Ball just ripped, and a jump ball. Resorter basketball. Man, the refs are letting them fight for it tonight.
I mean, I feel like that was a good call, though.
Yeah, it was a correct call. I'm just saying that they waited a little while. I think Micaiah, down on the other end on the previous play, was kind of fighting for a while before they called the foul. That slipped away. Melhorn gonna try saving it, but still out of bounds. Heading back over to Hilbert. Zephyrs have a 19-point lead, 25-6. 7:40 to go in the first half. So Wolves, I mean, considering the not so great season they've had, they're holding on.
Looks like Lily Melhorn getting a little pound on there. The 2 people on her as travel there as Ermits are trying to force a shot. So will be resorted ball as Benke checks in for Crozy, giving her a little break.
Yes,
still looking for some more Marissa Melhorn scoring opportunities here. I feel like...
I mean, if you're a coach, you're not going to complain about a 13-point lead with 9:55 to go. We're definitely talking from a fan's perspective.
Yeah, true.
This ball gets inbounded.
Risky pass.
Oh, an ugly fall there.
Wow. What's out? Oh, pass to Melhorn. 2 points right there. As a quick substitution is here for the Resorters that will give. Can't tell who that is from this angle. Pretty sure.
It might be,
looks like number 30.
Marinell?
Marinell, yeah. Given, I couldn't really see their head bounce against the ball or the floor or something.
I don't know, it looked like something weird with her elbow. It all happened so fast. I have no idea.
And then, you know, obviously, Melhorn got the layup, which is exciting.
Bittersweet.
Yeah.
It was a way to get out of that trap. They swing the ball, stolen by Melhorn. Gets up to Ermis. Ginevra goes to the lane, poked around as Benke basically pushed over her momentum carrier through. That's the 3rd team foul. And surprisingly, only Abby's first. She's always racking them up, but...
Looks like Trisha Kiss subs in here for Eddie Cordy, giving her a little break.
And then a foul. Right on cue, knock on wood. Should have done that before, but that's Benke's second.
And looks like, yep. So with 2 fouls, Abby Benke will be going to the bench, and Vandermoose will be checking back in. You know, honestly, those are just bad fouls. I mean, unnecessary. Not even. I wouldn't say that one was even really just. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, no, I understand what you're saying completely.
Just unnecessary.
Trap in the corner. Able to get it out, but somehow, some way to a lane. It's off, goes to the ground, but then the travel is called. So we had a nice baseline drive, but teammate not able to keep the rebound.
Good ball movement, though, there by the Resorters. You know, tough double teams able to facilitate as Lily Melhorn turns the ball over and Lizaway pushes it up, and 2 points there for Lizaway.
She's kind of carrying the boats right now for Elkhart. Of their 11 points, she has 8 of them.
Yeah, already passed that season average so far, so almost another turnover there, barely missed by the Resorters as shot no good by Kiss. Few rebounds there by Ermis, but she can't corral it.
No, we're working hard down low. Wish he got grabbed by Ganga for a second. Where's the basket is good. Marissa's now only 7 away. It's inbounded, and a foul is going to be called. Matt Lutheran fans did not like that one, and I don't really like it either.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't even see. Could you give me a quick rundown of what happened?
It wasn't a foul. They grabbed the ball, and it wasn't a foul. That. Wish I could describe it more, but that's the best I could do.
That's all I needed.
Genesis almost had a shot in the corner. As Melhorn steals it, there she goes. Wow. Magic number is now 5. So he's trying to get it in. Gets up to Genesis. Sloma Vandermoos, Melhorn's leading the way. 2 points, Melhorn. She's 3 away. Now, if you're Marissa, do you try going for two-point baskets, or you try going for the 3?
I don't know. I mean, she's not really a 3-point shooter, and they're getting a lot of fast break opportunities here. So I think I just go with the easy ones. You know what I mean?
Now, I know I never was gonna be, and obviously never will be. But I feel like doing like a step back, Dame Lillard or James Harden, that'd be the perfect way to kind of cap off this right now. She's at 997.
Well, Brooks, I feel like
you gotta put some pizzazz with it. You gotta put some pizzazz with it.
I know, but I feel like it'd be kind of embarrassing maybe to miss 3 in a row, then you hit your third. It's like, oh, but you also missed 4. So it's like
that or foul bait for an and one.
Yeah, true. I get that. That probably is the most plausible way to get the 3 points. If it'd be a 3-point.
30-11. Probably not the lead the Lancers were looking for in the first half, but still, sizable lead. Speaking of sizable leads, St. Mary's 23-point lead over the Hilbert Wolves. Exactly 5 to play in the first half. Another thing for the Resort is they've been able to cut the turnovers down after that, little chaotic first 5.5 minutes.
No, I feel like they've been doing actually a really good job of breaking the Lancer press here, be able to push it right there, and almost easy 2 points there. No, I feel like they've been doing a good job on offense. I mean, obviously maybe not the score right now doesn't reflect it, but they're definitely trying and they're working hard to get open shots, and when their shots are open, they are good shots. They're doing a lot of dribble penetration, but then a few jumpers there by this away, just helping them helping them in this game.
Melhorn is out right now. Vandermoos for 3.
A little too strong. But rebound, Cordy.
And no one's home. Backcourt violation on the Lancers.
So, looking right now, Lancers have 7 turnovers. I feel like that's a lot. Early on here, your first half, just a little under 7 minutes left, you have 7 turnovers. So I feel like the Resorters are doing a good job on their little zone half-court set to, cause confusion and ultimately get the ball back in their possession.
Another thing you got to take into account, too, is jump balls. There have been a handful of jump balls so far in this first half. Dwayne takes the hole, won't go. But jump balls that go to the other team, they do count as turnovers. So sometimes if you're not playing so sloppy, it might go a little unnoticed. But
yeah, true that.
3 on the way. Oh, tough rim out again. That's the perfect look if you're a Resorter fan.
Yeah, especially tough, as the little J there by Vandermoos is no good. Yeah, kind of tough. These new rims, not very forgiving. Can you attest to that at all?
Oh, absolutely. Free throws every day. You just throw it up and you pray. Baseline jumper. It's off by Sander. Krause pulls up, no one out to guard her. That rim's out as well.
Yeah. Rare open miss though. Like I said before, she's shooting 38% as there's a turnover there by Cordy as she little Euro step there. Layup is good. I think we might get a call for I kind of had to read sign language, but I think he said after the ball came down, tapping it.
Delay a game.
Yeah.
Just a warning, it happens. That extends the lead to 21 for Mantle Lutheran. Ball and looking up, no one there. Race to the basketball, Krause able to get there. Up the floor comes Krause. Coast to coast, no foul called.
Good D there by the Resorters, being able to straight up hold their position. No call.
And perfect defense. Sometimes you think, if there's contact, they might blow the whistle, but that's not the case. There's Vandermoos on her way. Pivots, misses, and a foul is going to be called. Are they going to get Ermis here? On the arm. And that's Genevra's second. A set of Melhorns will check in for Manitowoc Lutheran as Ermis and Krause will head to the bench.
So as approaching the 5-minute mark here in the first half, your Lancers are up 21 on the Resorters as looks like, I couldn't see from my angle, it just looks like dribbled into one of our Lancer players, so we'll stay Resorter basketball.
Yeah, Kiss able to hold her ground there. Not moving and just runs right into Kiss. Way to hold her ground. The ball's from the backcourt. There's Melhorn. Rims out. Oh, shoot it. Oh, never mind. She didn't get the dribble out far enough. Rebound. It's good. Magic number is 1. Yep, stolen by Cordy. I would love to see that. That'd be a way to do it.
See, you think I get some pizzazz on it? That'd be the way.
Shoots won't go. Rebound Vandermoos. Vandermoos goes up. Rebounded by the Resorters. And then a foul is called, and that'll be bonus.
Man, looks like Marissa, if I was her, on the little outside the block, I would have just taken that. Yeah, we were 1 point away from 1,000.
Well, but so I'm comparing our books here. We have her for 12. The scoring board has her for 10. I know there have been some discrepancies there in the past. But we have 36 total points.
We've been counting down.
They just updated it now. They just updated it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And the fans applaud.
I was going to say, because we've been counting down. Yeah, because we've been counting down, and I trust our counting skills.
Yeah, and they fixed it up there, too. 1 to go. Let's see how many of you get that movie reference.
No, stumped me.
Put it in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Because obviously Drew here is not a man of culture.
Oh, man. Yeah. This guy's got to educate me.
In the game for the Lancers, Marissa Melhorn, Addie Cordy, Micaiah Krause, Ava Vandermoos, and Lily Melhorn. First bonus throw is good.
And another exciting thing, not just to add on to the 1,000 points, is that tonight is our night with the Lancers, where a bunch of grade school individuals come in and they can get some type of little ball signed, I'm pretty sure, by our Lancers. So cool way to get everyone here tonight. The younger, just really cool that everything right now is happening tonight.
Hello, Cordy is good. Leads at 25. Gonna get it up. Over to Lukic. To the corner. Stolen by Krause. It's a 2-on-1 to Melhorn. A shot at history. She got it! 1,000 for Melhorn. And Lancer Circle erupts in applause. Shirts coming off the student section. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I've never seen this at a high school game before.
This is amazing.
The junior guys and Brenton, I guess, are absolutely loving every second of this. What a night, Marissa Melhorn. She gets the game ball. That'll go up on the mantle at home.
Wow.
As the balloons are now in the air, it is just absolutely pandemonium here at Lancer Circle. But what did Kobe Bryant say, Drew? Let's see if you got this one. You're up 2-0.
What did Kobe? He said a lot of things. I mean, well, are you a different animal or are you going to be the same breed? I don't know what quote you're looking for.
Job's not finished.
Okay. Okay.
Come on. Oh, you're 0 for 2 now. Come on. I mean,
no, was I though? I said a quote from Kobe Bryant.
Okay,
that was a very wide array.
We'll call it 0.5 out of 2. I'll give you half a point for that.
Okay, I'll take that.
1,000 for Melhorn. It's a special night for her, for the team, for the program, for the family. No foul there. But hey, we're going to be talking in a couple weeks. Geneva Ermis. She's trying to make her own little legacy in her senior year. She's now, my math is correct, 77 away. Melhorn makes the bucket there, and maybe that gave a little boost of energy in the gym as this is starting to get a little ugly. 31-point lead already here for the Lancers with 2:30 to go.
Yeah, it definitely looks. I know I was just complimenting them, but I think I spoke too soon as Resorters now become a little more careless with the ball as 3 is up, and it's good.
Nice shot.
Delaney Marinella must have returned recently with that little injury, but vision's still good, able to knock down that 3.
Now I have to go in the record books, but we have to see who the all-time leading scorer is for girls, so we know what Marissa's next goal is.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, she's not even a senior. She has a whole nother year left. So, I mean, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's actually a member on the coaching staff.
Does Banky have the all-time record?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm just trying to think of players who went through here. You think of Michelle Bussey, now Michelle Lipke. She's one of the 1,000-point scorers. Emily Banky, like you said, older sister to I think Melhorn checks out. But she joins, I think. Man, I'm trying to think of all the people on there. I have a weird memory for records, especially names on plaques as well. So I'm gonna have to go take a journey down to the Commons in a little bit here. Skip pass over to Lukic down low. Pump fake to 3. And a jump ball, turnover Resorters. I'm gonna try to find that number as fast as I can.
I don't know. Okay, I'm very confident that it is Emily Banky.
I'm not doubting you.
I'm just not sure the exact number.
That's what I'm curious of too. Because if it's low enough, who knows? Maybe Marissa could go get it this season.
Yeah. As layup there by Chelsea, no good.
Sanders secures her 3rd rebound of the night. It's trap on by Ermis and Banky. Looked like a little volleyball hit back to Dirks. But yeah, 29-point lead now after that 3 from Elkhart. No one was looking, and that's a steal by Ermis.
Ooh, tight pass there, but it's good. Lily Melhorn as she takes the right-hand layup for 2 more. With time winding down in the first half, Lancers up 47-16 as almost another turnover there by the Resorters. So things have started to get a little ugly here as layup no good. Little brawl for the ball there, but Abby Benke is able to corral it.
Krause sets with the offense right outside center circle. really trying to find somewhere to go. Resort is showing a little pressure. Yep, and they're going to get Cordy for that. She tried going down the baseline, lowered the shoulder back to the inside of the court. That's one of the things refs are cracking down a little more on now, is lowering that shoulder, initiating that contact.
Yeah, but I feel like to some extent that's what you kind of try to do.
Oh, exactly. We talk about
so
it.
So there's kind of like an equilibrium there with, like, how much you got to give.
Talk about in the boys program, learning how to get a foul, how to draw a foul. It's a skill. Really, how you pump it, and the half runs out. Then that went by a little bit of a blur, but secure lead for the Lancers, up 31 at the half.
Well,
as we now go to the performance by the dance team, stay tuned afterwards for halftime analysis and many more out of this action-packed night.
Bethany Lutheran School is blessed to have a fantastic faculty and staff partner together with just amazing families, all to work for the good of our children. And every day bring the gospel message of God's love for them, the forgiveness of all their sins, and heaven waiting for them. We talk regularly about doing things the Bethany way, and that's simply doing everything to the very best out of our love for our Savior. Whether it's in the classroom, doing music, it could be on the athletic field and the way that we treat each other. We do things out of the love for our Savior and do things the very best we can. And that is doing things the Bethany way, and we strive every day to do that to our very best.
Hi, I'm Logan Brooks.
And I'm Cam Nimbe. And we are the officers here of the Broadcast Club at MLHS.
It has been amazing to move into our broadcasting booth in the new gym.
but we need your support.
With the move, we have equipment we need to buy to continue to bring you high-level broadcasts of MLHS sports.
If you are a business interested in a commercial or an individual who just loves our broadcasts and would like to support us, scan the QR code or go to the link on your screen to see ways you can support us.
You can also email our advisor, Nathan Gergel, for more information.
Thanks, and enjoy the game.
Sponsored by B&B Metals. Buying scrap cars, appliances, and farm equipment. If it's metal, we buy it. Call us at 920-693-8261.
For all your plumbing needs, Leisure Plumbing. Full service plumbing for more than 45 years.
All right, so after that performance from the dance show, coming to you with their halftime analysis. So obviously, like we were talking about for Marissa Melhorn, 14 points. We look at the game stats here. Lancers up 47-16, definitely a commanding lead. Good field goal percentage, 50%. Love to see that as a coach, making half your shots, very efficient. Rebounds, not that huge of a margin. I mean. It is a little, but I feel like Elkhart's definitely holding their own down low, and turnovers, it is pretty close. Lancers with 7 turnovers and Resorters with 10. Anything else to add to that, Brooks?
No, I just think, you look at these numbers for Elkhart, and you're not saying they're great, but they're not terrible. But 16 points off of 43% shooting, you rarely see that. Typically you're in the low 20s, maybe high 20s if you've only scored 16 points and a half. But they just haven't got that many shots off. There's been deflections, there's been jump balls. It's just they're so close to taking that step. They've been able to break this press pretty decently, better than some other teams we've seen this season.
Yeah, definitely.
But still, they get there, they rush themselves, they're not able to find good looks, and that's why they've only scored 16 points so far in this game. So maybe things of emphasis for the Resorters look to, unless something totally improbable happens, this game is over. It's over. But you can improve, and they can definitely be some factors in the Division 5 bracket.
And looking at our top 3 performers here tonight, obviously Marissa Melhorn, 14 points, 1,001, shooting 78% from the field with 4 rebounds. Right behind her, Jenna Burst with 13, shooting 63%, also very efficient, also has 4 rebounds. I feel like that's a pretty quiet 13, honestly. I think it's gotten overshadowed with Marissa Melhorn scoring, but she's having a good game herself, too. And Addie Cordy, definitely have noticed her down low. As she has 5 rebounds, she's 50% with 8 points. She's definitely working it in the post, trying to get the rebound, trying to get the second chance points opportunities. So it's just see what Coach Mike Benke for lineups and substitutions will be doing here in the second half. See what the rotation, see what's going on, see who's going to be getting in.
Quick look at the season standings once again. Mantuck Lutheran and St. Mary's Catholic tied for first going into tonight. And it looks like it's going to stay that way as they end the years. The Zephyrs are up 30 on the Wolves in Hilbert, and the Lancers up 31 here at Lancer Circle. So it looks like they will tie and split the Big East North, which a conference championship is a conference championship.
Yeah,
so you can't downplay that. So that being said, both the conference champions, Manitowoc Lutheran will head to Sheboygan Thursday night, while SMC will head down to Oostburg for that's gonna be a good game. I'll probably be streaming both, as I think I'll be able to make it down to Sheboygan on Thursday night. But so some great basketball, and I think this will have seeding impacts as well.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of exciting basketball coming up here. Yeah, 2 good teams. Oostburg at the top of their respective division, undefeated in conference. So interesting how that'll play out. But look at you right now. Yeah, Marissa Melhorn, 1,000 points. She's reached it. 1,001. whole another year left. That's just crazy. Whole another year left. To accomplish that in your first 3 seasons on varsity, starting as a freshman, working your way up, is just outstanding.
I did a little Googling WinSports.net. She needs now 59 points to break Emily Banky's all-time scoring mark. So we can still see that this season yet.
Yeah.
I mean, she could grab another 6 here in the early minutes, and that would put her with 52 to go with at least 5 games to play. So now she's got a runway for the next. She's probably got at least 30 games left in her high school career. So plenty more Marissa Melhorn action to see. And you know what? This is just a fun night because Ginevra Ermis, she has 13 of her 90 that she needs. So another 77. Maybe she gets another 7 or 10 here this next half. 60 points over the course of 4 or 5 games for someone like Ginevra. That'll be. It won't be easy, but it won't be the hardest thing in the world to do either.
Another thing, though, is in like these kind of more blowout type of games, you know, you don't want to play your starters a lot, but like you want them to score, though. Like with these situations, like it's just bad trying to keep Ginevra in. But no, definitely really close there, and so is Marissa to breaking the school record, as shot there by Cordy is no good.
Yeah, think about it too. You know, you think you want to be a good sport. You don't want to run up the score. Who knows what the computer considers when they spit out that seed? You want to make sure that it doesn't look like you're just barely beating by. I mean, I say that subjectively, but by 20 when other teams are blowing out by 40. So you want to make sure that you don't give the seeding formula any reason to give you a bad seed. But I don't think the Lancers have any issues with that. I said this last week against Reidsville, but I do firmly believe that they are the clear-cut number 1 in their region, in their subsection. And you know, bracketology is coming up. Can't wait to see what they decide to do about the 2, 3, and 4 seeds, as I believe Valders and Kewanee have a very strong case for that 2 and 3 seed, respectively.
Yeah, definitely will be interesting to see how the computer shakes it out. I know it's a different sport, but going to football with our seeding, you know, beating Reidsville week before seeding 14-7, and then being at school that Saturday and seeing that we played them again the first round as Crosby makes the layup, but that was just really interesting. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, while we have time about it, maybe I talked about this last week, but the Wisconsin Football Coach Association, they approved a new method of seeding, calling it a matrix. And there's a jump ball possession resorters. They redid the seeding for all divisions this past year. And take a guess what seed they would have given us under this new format.
I'm going to say, what were we? We were the
6th seed in our region.
I'd say we get the 4.
You were close. They were going to give us the 5.
Okay, I was going to say it had to be around there, 4, 3, 5. I knew it wouldn't be top 3. It was just one of those middle ground type of things, as Resorters have the ball. 3 there by Lukic, no good, but rebound Resorters, as there's a foul there in Ermis. I forget, is that her 3rd?
I believe that is her 3rd foul, yes. And that might help Coach Banky make his decision for him.
So it looks like Briley Zerble here checking in for the first time tonight for Lily Melhorn, and then Trish Kiss going in there for Ginevra, as she's picked up her 3rd foul early here in the second half.
Shot is up, and that shot is good. Rolls off the rim there by Marinell. That's her 4th and 5th points of the night. Excuse me, 7th points of the night. Didn't see the free throw column. Melhorn gets a nice rebound and a 6-footer.
Good ball movement there by the Lancers. Everyone touching it, getting nice, 10-foot jump shot.
Pass inside. A couple of steps by Seeger. Seeger goes off the glass.
Did look a little suspect to me, but refs let it go. Looks like Marissa, it looks like she's running point there, set up the offense. That's 3 there by Zerble. No good and over the backboard, so we'll go to the Resorters, as Natalie Hokemuth also checking in for her first time tonight, going in for Eddie Cordy, giving her a little break here.
Yeah, so just looking at recent postseason success for the Lancers, if I'm not mistaken, the last time they won a regional championship was on that state run back in 2018. Also, last time they won a conference championship. So maybe this is the fuel the Fire Lancers need. Looking at their region, they have the runway to make a deep run in this postseason. But let's see, maybe you get this. If they do win the region, guess who they'd end up playing in the sectional finals if they make it that far?
Would probably be St. Mary's.
Yeah, you are correct.
Beautiful pass there by Melhorn. Kind of maybe a little no look there to Krause. But yeah, I remember we talked about this last week, Brooks. But
my memory is not good at all.
No, yeah, we had this conversation about how bracketology. You love your brackets.
Yeah, St. Mary's probably for good is not in our region. They're in that up north region with like the Bonduelle and the Iowa Scandinavian. There's a nice floater by Bradley Zerbel, able to get that one up. That extends lead to 37. Lukic passed on by Melhorn, all by herself. 18 for Melhorn on the night. Ermis checks in at the table. We'll see who she's in for. But a night to remember for the Lancers, that's for sure. Corner ball thrown off of the leg. I believe that'll be Dirks. Another turnover for the Resorters.
Looks like Evelyn Overland checking in for her first time tonight.
I think Marissa Melhorn, she's seen the last of the court tonight.
Yeah, don't want to run your players here as near the end of the season. Don't want any unnecessary injuries. God forbid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, exactly.
Can't do the Thibodeau method. The Knicks. Run your starters 40
Knicks,
minutes.
or you think about D Rose.
Yeah,
that's about 13 years ago now.
Time flies. Yeah, you're right.
Overland to the lane, won't go. Rebound Ermis. Ermis fighting through the contact, won't go. Ball's out of bounds, and they're just going to rule in the direction of the Lancers. Resorters. A little brain fart there. Dwayne comes in for Zerbel. This will probably be the last score check I provide, but the Zephyrs just absolutely running away with her now, 61-15. The running clock will be on in about 2 minutes, so the Lancers and the Zephyrs will split the Big East North this year.
What do you mean? Game's not over. Like you said, job's not finished.
Well, I think the clock's going to tell them it's going to be over in a little bit here.
Oh, yeah. You're right.
But the Lancers, in the case of the Lancers, they've come out strong enough in the second half that I think they kind of have a right to, at this point, call themselves presumptive conference champions.
I think Coach Mike Benke also knows that as he's starting to let the starters sit out, as Ermis probably just checked out for the last time tonight, as Kiss gets good hustle there. He was able to grab the loose ball. So Lancers starting to get a little more of an offensive set there. Looks like a travel there by Hokemuth. Kind of got stuck on her pivot foot and just kind of dragged it.
Yeah, looking who's in the game, who hasn't scored yet. Vandermoos has been scoreless. And Overland has been scoreless, and Hokemuth has been scoreless. So maybe they can try to get a couple of looks, a couple of set plays to get them. So it's stolen by Hokemuth. Picked up by Overland, gets it to Kiss. Right corner. Drive to middle by Kiss. Shot is up, shot is good. And I feel like Trisha Kiss, she's been one of those dark horses along with Ginevra and Addie. She's been on the varsity since she was a sophomore, started as a sophomore. And she's just been one of those pivotal players off the bench where you can go to her and you can trust her to make those nice little baseline drives, to play good defense. all that.
Make the easy play.
Exactly. There's a form shot there by Genesis. And I would say that was a backcourt on. Oh, do we have number 22 in our does not appear that we have number 22 on our roster here tonight. You always get those phantom players. Sometimes they have to come up from JV. Stuff like that.
Yeah, but the number on the JV doesn't match, so sorry about that, as we really we don't want to guess.
We have no idea. Vandermoose won't go out of bounds.
Still scoreless. Hasn't been able to connect to the rim as she's 0 for 5 from the field.
Has a little bit of miscommunication there by the Resorters. Kissed to the left side. Shot is up. Off the background, Martin. Picked up by the Resorters. And is that number 21 also not on our roster?
Another one of those JVers, it's always hard.
Maybe switch jerseys, I don't know.
Oh, still just cannot seem to put the ball in the rim tonight. Just struggling out there. Gotta feel bad at that point.
Goes up to Schmidt. Aside to Genesis. Just nothing open for Elkhart Lake right now. I said that jump shot won't go. Rebound Benke.
Benke, another one that has not scored tonight.
Pull for 3.
Looking
too
for
far
her
out.
first points of the night as Martin kind of facilitating, move the ball around. Oh, maybe. I thought she was.
That was the one.
Yeah.
If she wanted it, that was the one as Dwayne puts it in. Abby's one of those players, she knows her role and she knows her boundaries pretty well. Rebound, play tough down low. Spot up 3-point shooter probably isn't in her archetype, but that's what you need on a team. That's what you need. Schmidt, pull up 3-pointer.
That could have been called a foul there on Kiss. Looks like she gave a little shove after the shot, but referees let him play. Not sure if you saw that.
No, I saw a little bit of it. The momentum can carry you into each other.
That is true, but still, the momentum still could be called a foul.
We are not disagreeing. Ermis pump fakes.
No.
Zerbal stolen by the
Would have been a
Resorters.
nice opportunity as she seems to lose the ball there driving to the lane. But another turnover there by the Resorters.
Ermis to Vandermoose.
There we go.
She gets her score finally. 63-18. And we're a minute and 20 seconds away from a running clock here at Atlanta Circle. Stolen by Benke.
She starts to push it up the court, but not sure if the Lancers...
She had a pull-up opportunity there as well.
Missed there by Ermis. But just want to say the Lancers weren't looking for some fast break opportunities, but spoke too soon again. Another steal there by Benke, but I thought she was going to slow it down, but baseball passes it there. As Ginevra gets an easy 2 there.
Now she's only, like I said, we say only, but it's totally feasible. Now she's only 85 away.
No, very true. If she can continue to average about 15 points down the stretch, I very well foresee it.
And I don't want to jinx the Lady Lancers as Zerbal's 3 is no good. But they're practically guaranteed 3 playoff games, 2 of which will be at home.
Well, Brooks, guaranteed is a strong word, though.
Well,
you're not guaranteed anything.
I don't want to sound like Charles Barkley at all, but I'm gonna say I guarantee it.
Okay. There you have it, folks. Brooks guarantees it.
It's just if you look at the teams they have,
exactly.
They have
I see
in
what
the
you're
region.
saying. I'm just going out there and on a tangent.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they've played and beaten all the teams in their region. I can do a quick checkup on that. But
well, Brooks, I have a little trivia for you.
Oh, I love this.
Too, as the J there by Eddie Cordy's good. 1 seed over 16 seed, 2 times in history. But what were the 2 teams in the first time a 1 seed got upset by the 16 seed? Give me the year, team that was 1 and team was 16.
Well, the first one was UMBC in Virginia in 2018. Right?
Yeah. Might be
No, it was 18
Yeah, it's
because
18.
Virginia went and won there's a nice shot there by Genesis.
Yep, you're
they
right.
won the title in 19, so it was in 2018. And then in 2022, Irma was an elbow. It was, I'm trying to think, was it Purdue and St. Peter's?
No.
St. Peter's was a 15 seed that won. I know that.
I wasn't asking about this year, but now you got my mind running. Let's see. It was. I'm pretty sure it was Fairleigh Dickinson. That's what it was.
Was it? Hang on.
I'm 99% sure it was.
Gotta fact check it. Let's see here.
Look it up.
It was. Yeah, I think you're right. FDU. I got one team right. I couldn't.
It was Purdue.
I think I had them going far in my bracket. There was a nice shot there by Sander. Yeah, it's always so. That's why they call it the magic of March. So many cool things can happen. So many things that are so improbable. Martin. Until the student section's waiting for her to get a bucket as Irma takes a shot. Martin gets a rebound. Martin goes up, and it is good. Olivia Martin scores as the student section erupts once again. I think how many Lancers left do we need? We need Evelyn Overland, Morgan Yost, and Natalie Hokemuth to complete the bingo card.
And Abby Benke.
Yeah, I'm trying to see her name on the broadcast. So is she just not on there? Irmis checks out. Morgan Yost, one of the players we need yet, checks in. As the resorters will burn a timeout. Now that'll be their last one or second to last one. Yeah, that'll be their last timeout. They're trying to get something, trying to scrape something positive out of this blowout of a game.
Well, you got it, I kind of a rule I live by, always trying to find maybe some good in the negatives. You can't always look down. Gotta look to some sunshine. Gotta look to some sunlight. Gotta look at some good.
Okay, so here are the teams in Manitowoc Lutheran's region. The teams they haven't played yet. They haven't played Algoma. They haven't played Kohler or Cedar Grove. They'll play Cedar Grove later this year, but they haven't played Cedar Grove yet. They haven't played Southern Door, they haven't played St. Mary's, and they haven't played Valders. However, they do have crucial wins over Kewanee, a sweep over Howard's Grove, who they're third in the conference. They're not having a bad year themselves. And they've beaten Brilliant, so... And looking at these other teams' records, the Lancers have the true edge over all of them. The question is, who will be the 4 seed that the Lancers will be more than likely playing on the Saturday night of regional weekend? I think that'll be the bigger question as the next weeks develop.
Kind of switching gears here as Yost drives in the paint. 2 points for her. Another one marked off for the score. This past weekend, huge event here at school, Night to Shine, which is sponsored by the Tebow Foundation. Brooks, do you want to give us the fans a quick little rundown if they don't know what it is already?
Yeah, so Night to Shine is a night all around the globe, all 24 time zones, where people with special needs are able to have their own night, get all the attention in the world, just have themselves a ball. They can sing, they can dance, kind of like a prom.
Yeah,
a prom would probably be the best way I'd put it.
Just have a great night. Were you there, Brooks?
I was there. I was on the red carpet. And I was on the setup team. So
see, I was a buddy, which means that I was assigned, a friend for the night. We hung out, had a lot of fun, had a lot of laughs. Brett, legend.
Love Brett.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I encourage you guys next year, if you're listening to this, sign up, help out. Help is always appreciated, and I feel like it's a great way to shine God's light in the community.
Yeah, just seeing the smiles on those people's faces, it's unforgettable.
It's contagious.
It's unforgettable. There's a steal there. To the lane goes Dirks. She gets in the scoring column tonight. As Morgan travels before she's able to get a shot up. So this is something, you talk about both guys and girls programs. Will Franzen is leading Division 4 in three-point shooting this year, percentage-wise. I didn't know this until just now. Micaiah Krause is 4th in Division 4. So to break down the three-point contest for you, the top 2 shooters percentage-wise, assuming they meet minimum attempts, will be selected to go shoot at the state championship weekend before the state games. So if Micaiah is able to gain, it's a pretty wide margin. She'd have to shoot 8.2% better to get in the top 2 in Division 4. But she'd be going and shooting at the Resch Center on Saturday of state weekend. And Will Franzen, assuming he doesn't drop 5%, he'll be shooting at the Cole Center on boys weekend. So hopefully lots of good things three-point wise. We talked about it last week during the Reedsville game, but the last person that Trey Zastro his junior year was able to win the entire contest for the state. So lots of awesome things happening this winter.
Yeah. And wrestling, and that doesn't get put much in the spotlight, but wrestling could be the end of the season for some people, as it is, I think it is sectionals this next week, and if I stand corrected.
I believe it might be regionals.
I was talking with a member of the team, and it's in Omro.
It's in Omro?
So
that's not a fun drive. That's not a fun drive.
I'm pretty sure last Friday might have been
that was the conference meet.
Oh yeah, so it might be regionals this weekend. Could be. I don't know how wrestling works, obviously, but it's kind of another exciting thing happening this winter here. As Overland pushes it up the court. A little coast-to-coast action here. No good there by Overland. Would have been cool to cap off that, nice rebound and just go.
Pass down to the block. Stolen by Zerbel. Minute to go. Up to Morgan. Oh, she had Overland, but didn't get the pass off in time. Pass over. Shot is good by one of our mystery players. Yeah. As Yost dribbles, looks to the I think Zerbel just had the pass that was meant for Overland. Hochmuth pivots, looks down to Yost. Yost backs up, kicks it. Corner three from Zerbel, high arching shot, won't go. But they are slow to get back on defense. Except Yost able to get back there very fast. Picked up by Martin. 13 seconds. What do you say they just let the clock run? And I think that's what Zerbel's planning to do here.
Dribble her out. No reason to take another shot here.
Gets it up to Olivia Martin. She's going to hold it. And just like that, Manitowoc Lutheran is your 2025 Big East North champs.
Wow. Commanding win too. 73-26 is the final here tonight.
I don't think the fans really know what just happened. It's like that one Eagles fans clip. No one really knows that. I think that they should be more excited right now. They just did something that they haven't done for 7 years.
Yeah, crazy accomplishment. I'm not sure if we will be doing looks like we will be doing an interview. We will be interviewing Miss Marissa Melhorn, but looks like she has entered the locker room. So we will Oh, so now we'll be looking at some stats. If we look at the game stats here, like we said, 73-26. A little bit of a discrepancy there on your screen, but shooting 40% from the field, Elkhart Lake, and I mean that's not bad at all. And but only putting up 26 points, you can't have that. You gotta create some more open looks. Lancers shot efficient, 46. Love to see that. It's a great game. Do you have any points to add to that, Brooks?
Not much. The Lancers did what they had to do. They had to come in, dominate, and take care of business.
Yeah.
They didn't want to let this one slip, especially since St. Mary's did win. Yeah. So they're able to come in here, do what must be done. Yeah. And Marissa Melhorn, just what an accomplishment. 3 years only, with a couple games to go in her junior year still.
Yeah, shooting 70% from the field as well. Very efficient with 6 rebounds. 1,000 points. There you have it. And, let's do some math here. How many was she away from the record?
Well, to catch Emily Benke, who, if she had 10.59 in her career, so it looks like she'll need 54 points to catch her and 55 to pass her from here on out.
Exciting. And also, Geneva Irma chips away at her total that she needs to get to. It looks like she needs 72 now to get to 1,000. So, like you said at the start of the game, getting a 1,000-point score is generational, but having 2 in the same year, really, really special.
Yeah, hopefully, and I think it'd be really cool if she can maybe get it done in the next couple of games. They have a little bit of a home stretch here, and even in a playoff game, that'd be something as well. I mean,
yeah,
you want to do your best at all times, but maybe she could just time it out. Maybe they do it on the night they win the regional championship too, or have the shot at that. I don't know, but
I don't know, Brooks.
That takes a lot of planning and something that we don't have the power to plan. So it'll be fun to see.
If you look at our top 3 here tonight, Marissa Melhorn, we just got done talking about, but then right behind her, Geneva Irmis with 15 and shooting 50% from the field, also efficient, 4 rebounds. Addie Cordy, great game from her as she had 10 and 7. So I definitely feel like her presence was known down in the paint. And coming up, we will have an interview with Marissa Melhorn pretty soon, so stay tuned.
Yep. Looking at some other scores and some other games from the year.
And
my name is Tristan Holst. I'm here with Marissa Melhorn. Marissa, I mean, you etched your name in the history books tonight, scoring 1,000 points in a career in only 3 years. And I just want to ask, what does that mean to you as a player?
I don't know, it just means the most, just having it to do it with my team. I couldn't have done it without them, with all their passes and just setting it up for me. And we did it as a team, so.
Yeah, I mean, you kind of stole my second question there, but as we move on now, closer to the end of the season now, running out of conference games as we lead into the playoffs. What are your team goals for the end of the year as you get near the playoffs?
Just to improve just on the little things throughout the season and hopefully get to state. Obviously, that's the big goal, but just to just dominate through, beat the teams that we're going to face. Sheboygan Christian, Sheboygan Lutheran, sorry. They ended our career last year, so just to beat them, that would be great.
Yes, absolutely. And once again, big congratulations to you, and go have fun signing some autographs tonight. Thank you so much, Marissa. Back up to you guys in the booth.
Yeah, like she said, definitely exciting with the team goals, going forward next season, building on. But like you said before, job's not finished. Kobe Bryant. Always looking forward, always looking ahead.
Looking at scores around the area tonight, this game, it's only 8:30 and this game's already done, so this is one of the earlier nights for varsity basketball. Random Lake was at Sheboygan Lutheran tonight. St. Mary in Hillsborough, like we said. Cedar Grove and Kohler. Interesting matchup. They're kind of in the middle of their conference, so it'll be interesting to see how that one played out. And then Mishicot traveled to Reedsville for their final conference game of the year. And then this probably has no impact. I'm not sure why this one's listed in the Fox Valley, but Horicon went to Wayland Academy. Jeez, Beaver Dam. That's the fact that that's considered Fox Valley still is kind of funny, but
Yeah, that is.
Wisconsin's not that big altogether. So let's just see. Monday Night Hoops was Tuesday night, tomorrow night. Come support your boys basketball team as they take on Elkhart Lake. It is also night with the Lancers, so maybe, I mean, might not be much of a pleasure, but you can come see me for autographs after the game.
Oh man, you will probably have the longest line. Just putting that out there.
I'm not going to bet on that.
Hey, you are a crowd pleaser. Well, for the girls, their next game is this Thursday, like we said before, Big East crossover against Atcheboy Lutheran, who is 14-5, and well, our final here tonight, 73-26, Lancers on top. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in here tonight for me and Logan. And I just want to say have a good night and enjoy the rest of your winter season.